Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Claremont, Florida. 3 more nights, 3 nights to go, and then we're out of here, heading north. Still haven't figured it out yet, but working on it. I'm working. What are you doing up at the table? Don't know what I'm going to do with her. So, how has your day been? How did your challenges go? Let's see, we did a challenge of, pick up my notebook here. Let's see, the mindset was all about giving. So did we find time to give to somebody today, to make a donation to a charity, do some work for a charity, do something for a friend without asking for anything in return? Your business challenge was giving value to your clients. What value did you give to your clients and your customers today? That was no selling. It was zero selling, just giving value, giving them information. And fun thing, how about your tune-up Tuesdays? How did that go? Did you have fun getting up and dancing during the breaks? I know we had a ton of fun get up during the breaks and turn the music on and dance away and all of that. Poor Zephy, she just slept. We got her knackered at the dog park today. She was playing with a Schultzie, who is an Australian Shepherd. He's 18 months old. Then there was Sailor, who is an Australian Shepherd, Australian cattle dog mix. So she's a fast little thing, but Zephy outstripped them all. Still haven't found a dog faster than Zephy yet. I know we're going to at some point, but we haven't yet. Oh, you want to play? Hang on. So this is her chew toy that she likes. Look how pretty she's sitting. That's because Mama has something she wants. And we play tug with this. So this morning I'm laying in bed reading, minding my own business, having a lazy start to the morning. And the next thing, it's like, she comes in and drops it on my face. I'm like, and all I could do was just start laughing. It was hilarious. And so I just picked it up and threw it out into the living room area, and she went chasing it. But that was her thing to say, come on, Ma, time to get moving. So I got moving, we did. We had, and then we went to the dog park. We were there for an hour, and she was running around with the dogs. It was hilarious. And then there was a chewed up Frisbee that was laying on the ground, and her and Schultz are trying to figure out it was amazing watching these two dogs, because Sailor was off. Sailor got a little jealous with 3 dogs around. And so she was off to the side a little bit. But what was really funny is that Schultzie and Zephy were there, and the two of them are laying right by this Frisbee with their noses against it, trying to figure out how to lift it up. And it was the top side was up, the other side was buried in the sand. And so then Zephy starts digging underneath the Frisbee so she could get her mouth under there and pick the thing up, and then goes running off with it, with Schultzie chasing behind her. And but Schultzie wouldn't take it out of Zephy's mouth, and so Zephy put it down. So it was, the lip side was up, so Schultzie was able to pick it up, and Schultzie picks it up and runs off with it, and Zephy goes and catches it and takes it out of Schultzie's mouth. It was hilarious watching the two of them with this, and then it ended up bottom side down again, and so the two of them are there working around this thing, trying to figure out how to get it how to pick it back up again. It was we were just cracking up laughing at these two dogs trying to figure it out. And then at one point they're laying down next to it, like catching their breath and all of that, and and Zephy gets up and tries to take the Frisbee, and Schultzie just stands up and puts his paw on the Frisbee to say no way. And but it was a great hour-long session there this morning for them. Got back, Zephy's tongue's like hanging out the side of her mouth, and she absolutely hates the brush, but she had to be brushed. She had so much sand on her. So I got the brush out, and she actually sat there and allowed me to brush her, which was really unusual, which means she must have been really, really tired. But she had a big drink, had some food to eat, and then she was in her crate for the rest of the day. She's now got her second one and telling me I need to go out. Not interested in going out during the day at all. Which worked out well for me because I had a very busy day. I had a lot of calls to do. I actually got a day ahead of myself. I have a small group mastermind that I lead on Wednesday, on the first and third Wednesday of the month. And so I'd sent them all a message today saying, here's the link for today's meeting. We'll see you guys in 45 minutes. They're like, isn't that tomorrow? I'm like, crap. So I had a little more free time than I originally thought, but I still had a busy day. Got a lot of stuff done. I've got my writers group this evening, so I got through reading. Oh, hang on. No. Those are not for you. My packet of Breathe lozenges fell on the floor, and these are made with essential oils. It's covered in, doesn't that look delightfully delicious? And it fell on the floor, and one of them got away from the packet, and Zephy picked it up. She found it on the floor, picks it up, brings it over to me, and puts it on the seat next to me. I'm like, what the heck? And now she wants to eat it, and I'm like, yeah, no, not happening. So she must have gone up and taken it off the table, did she? Oh, yep. She got up and took it off the table where I had left it. So we'll just put it over there so she can't get at it. Crazy dog. So I got a lot of good stuff done today. Started the research on where we're going to go next. Still trying to decide whether we're going to go across to the 95 and then up the 95 a little ways, or whether we're just going to get on the 75 and take that through to wherever we're going to go. Hey, off. Good girl. She's checking out the table again. Is it still there, Bar? No. So it's been a very busy day. I got my reading assignments done for the Writers Club tonight. Actually just finishing up the edits on the last reading piece for tonight. What we do with the writers group is we each do our writing during the week, and we submit it via Dropbox right now, and then we can all go in, download the files, proof them in Word so we can make corrections, make comments, that sort of stuff, and then we upload our revision for it. And then when we get to the meeting, we each take a turn at reading our piece, and everybody follows along, and then we may pick up even more suggestions and corrections, or hey, that read okay, but it didn't sound right when you read it, type of thing. And so we can give the authors feedback and basically critique and feedback for their work and stuff. So I'm just finishing the edits up on the last piece, and I can upload those, and that'll be my homework done. I'll actually have it done in time. Usually I print it all off and go through and make the notations, but this time I'm going to try reading it on the computer and doing the corrections as we go, instead of printing it off, reading it, making the corrections on the piece of paper, because I'm usually on the Zoom and I'm usually sharing my screen and scrolling through, so I don't have time to take notations on the piece of paper, on the actual work. So this way I can take notations on a separate piece of paper, but all my stuff will be uploaded tonight. Yay! I'll actually be ahead of myself. Yay! And we don't get on there till, I'm on East Coast time, so I don't get on there till 9:30 tonight. So Tuesday is a long day. That's why I like having a lazy start in the morning. So got that done. Just finishing that off. Already researching places to go and stay. Some of them are sort of like you can stay overnight, but that's it. We're only allowing those who are essential workers to stay longer than one night. We're only allowing overnight stays. I'm like, I don't want to stay overnight. I want to stay 2 nights before I have to move on. So got those challenges going on right now. But I know it's all going to work out. It's going to be fine. It's all part of the adventure. And today is my 1-year anniversary for actually moving into Sparkles. So yesterday was 1 year since I purchased Sparkles. Today is 1 year since I moved into Sparkles and started living in Sparkles. And I found the video that I did a year ago today, walking everybody through Sparkles, when my stuff was everywhere, because I just unpacked the car, gone grocery shopping and some other essential shopping, and had just left it dumped everywhere. and did a Facebook Live. So I shared it to the Fleetwood Bounder group, because we've traveled over 8,000 miles in here. We've been up the west coast, up into British Columbia. We've done across the 10, spent 6 weeks in Arizona. So done just over 8,000 miles since we got her, and it's been a great adventure. Yet it doesn't feel like it's been a year. It feels like I've just been on the road like a couple of months. I don't feel like I've been on the road a year or living in this vehicle for a year. I'm still getting to know Sparkles. I find different things every now and again about it. So, oh, what's this? What does this do? And different switches, different cubby holes, just different little quirky things. And so I'm still learning the vehicle. That's why I feel like I've only just got started. And I was originally thinking when I got Sparkle, when I was looking at buying an RV, that I would do it for a year or 2. I don't think 2 years is going to be long enough to see whether I like it or not. because I've just done a year and I feel like it's only been a few months, not 12. So that's going to be interesting to see what the next 12 months brings. But I'm looking forward to the adventure. I've got my great traveling companion with me. She loves, when we're on the road, she loves sitting in the captain's seat there and watching what's going on. And if she's tired, she just gets down onto her bed and goes to sleep. But yeah, it's definitely going to be, because we're also now starting to pack up Sparkles as well. So it's now the stuff that's been out for a month is now, actually longer than a month, 6 weeks, is starting to get put away, starting to go through stuff. What kind of stuff can I get rid of? So we're starting the sorting, getting ready to pack up to move process. I got a couple of little maintenance things I need to do before we get on the road on Friday. And they'll get done in the next day or two. And one of them's just putting a screw and a bolt in a locking thingamabob washer. Dad, I remembered. It's a locking washer. I remembered. So I'm going to put a locking washer and a nut and a bolt on a piece down underneath the driver's seat on the outside where it's come off, where the mud flaps, the wheel well has come away from the strut. So I just got to put them back together. I've had 60 days to do it. You don't think of these things. I mean, some people do. They're used to regular maintenance and stuff. I'm just used to once a week going and emptying my tanks. And, I'm still learning about RVs. Still learning. It's a big learning curve. I'm having fun. And so it's been a very productive day today. And my list is shrinking, but at the same time growing. Because as I cross things off, more stuff pops into my brain. Ooh, that would be a really good idea. We'll write it down and we'll think about it later. And now we have, so last night we said if you make a comment, I guess Zephy did choose one. Where did you put it, Zeph? Somebody's name's missing. I had 3 names sitting here on pieces of paper on my table here, all folded up. And there's one missing. So I guess that's the one that Zephy's chosen, but I don't know where she put it. Okay. Oh, I found it. Okay, so I found the piece of paper that Zephy selected. And the winner for the Whoopie... Oh, if I didn't show you. This is what the prize is. It's a really cool little phone holder. It folds up flat. It's got rubber pieces here. It holds a laptop, not a laptop, an iPad, Kindle, phone. Folds up small. Look at that. Fits in the palm of my hand. Nice and thin. Can go into your shirt pocket, go into your handbag, your briefcase, whatever. And then you can undo it. Doing this one-handed. Out like this so you can sit your phone on it. Portrait, landscape, doesn't matter which. And then if you're flying, when we can fly again, you can stretch it like this. And you can hang this over the tray table and sit your phone on it. Pretty cool, huh? So the winner of this from last night's video, and all you had to do was just make a comment on the video. You had to watch the video, make a comment on it. That was it. And your name went into a drawing. So we put a name into the drawing and we got, what did I do with the piece of paper? So I found Zephy's piece of paper here. There it is. And the winner is, oh cool, Joanna McCarthy. So I will get in contact with Joanna and get her mailing address so I can send her one. Yay! So congratulations, Joanna. You get one of these really cool little phone holder things, and look for that. Look for a message from me asking for your mailing address so I can send you one. And then as soon as I got your mailing address, it should be shipped out within a day or two, and you should get it within the week. So congratulations. So that was it for today. Hope you've all had a super fantastic sparkling day, that you got lots done today. Very productive day here. It's going to get busier over the next 2 days because I just realized I got 3 sleeps, which means I got 2 full days, and tomorrow I've got a packed day of meetings on top of meetings on top of meetings. I think I built in breaks in my schedule yesterday. It's one thing when you're booking stuff is make sure that you book in breaks, because you can end up going all day back to back to back to back to back to back and not even allow yourself a bathroom break or a food break or any sort of break. I'm just getting here in I need a haircut. This stuff is getting to my eyes and it is annoying me. So that's it from me for today. We will be back tomorrow morning with the challenges for you, and I gotta go walk my dog. There she goes. Up to her favourite spot to look out the window. This is like the only time today she's been up there. She didn't even go up there. She went up there the first thing this morning before we went out for the walk, and hasn't been up the rest of the day. She's been in her crate sleeping. Kind of fun worrying out a puppy. But now she's like, I want to play and I want outside. So we're going to go for a walk now. But have a super fantastic sparkling evening, and we will catch you guys tomorrow. Hek konera.